Good morning, Cyber Traders. Welcome back on this Wednesday. How's everybody doing on this August 21st? Good to see you. All right, good to see you, Ken, Nick, Jeff, Andrea. Good to see you. All right, good. Eric. All Cyber Traders. All right, welcome back, guys. We're almost done. We got about almost 2 weeks. Hopefully, you guys been enjoying the upcoming classes that we got been going on. Just kind of retouch before we start talking about some of the stocks that are moving this morning and what you guys did yesterday. Just keep in mind, we have the Phase 1 classes that have started. Phase 2 is kicking in. And then Phase 3 is next week. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed Traders Talk yesterday. Josh does a phenomenal job. Let's give him a round of applause. Josh does such a great job doing that. Gotta give him a round of applause. I know how much you guys enjoy it. All right, guys, and then don't forget, hopefully you booked all your hotels and reservations for the September 10th to the 12th on-site. Don't forget, we have the Blue Carpet Dinner. We're going to have a couple of great speakers. I think we have Trade Station coming. We got Bookmap coming. I think we got another speaker coming in, too. So it'll be a great event. And remember, it's only qualified for Phase 4 traders, though. This is a live, active trader event. And if you can't make it, listen, you could always do the webcast. All right, so let's go through and talk about what's going on as of yesterday. A couple of things did make some nice moves. We basically, you know what? I was looking at the lows, but we'll talk about that in another minute. To me, I thought this was a buyout. I'm like, my God, I see the stock up 12%. I mean, great for Lowe's and great for the employees there. They must be so happy. I don't know. This is what's great about capitalism, and corporate America. They give stock options to their employees. So Lowe's and, listen, everyone makes fun of like all the millionaires and these corporate America makes so much money. Trust me, the people that work at Target are pretty damn happy right now. I can tell you that right now. You know what? You're only as good as the employees that you hire. And I'm very, very happy for Target. But we'll talk a little bit about that. Let's talk really quick about some of the stocks yesterday before we go through those watch lists. First of all, I want to start off with IQ. Now, IQ, the stock. We talked about it yesterday. Took a big, big hit. We did great on the IPO. Stock went from 16 all the way to 28. And obviously made a little bit of a comeback yesterday. Nice little rally from 1640 all the way up to about 1780. In a matter of 30 minutes. I know some of you guys did pretty well on that. PCG closed really strong yesterday going into the close. I'm throwing that back on the watch list, PCG. Anyway, we've been trading this stock for a while. This is that stock that got destroyed. Let me just bring up the time frame so you know what I'm talking about. This is a stock that got decimated due to the forest fires, and we've been trading this stock. We did really well with this stock when it was down here at $6, and a lot of us did really, really well on it. We bought at 16. We sold at 20, went 25. Listen, you can't go broke taking a profit. I always say this all the time. Everybody wants to be a swing trader, an options trader, but you damn well better learn how to day trade first, because if you thought for a second that this was a swing trade and you held on to it, you got crushed. So anyway, regardless about that, we did pretty well on that one. That did really well. And I did mention this a while ago, and I traded the stock, and a problem with this one, I didn't buy that much. This was a really nice swing trade. I say it all the time. And I'm always in stocks like this. Not all the time, but sometimes. I love stocks that get crushed, like destroyed. You always get a good bottom fish. So this stock got decimated. Another stock that got destroyed. $80 stock went to 60, down to 40. We all remember this great day right here. The end of July, it went from 40 all the way down to about, was it 20? The drop all the way down to almost 10. She's been making a nice little strong comeback. And I think a lot of us probably were looking at right around 15, 16, so if you're at like now, you look like you're pretty decent on a swing trade. I just didn't really I didn't trade that much of it, so I'm kind of like a little upset. But the thing is this, if it does break this resistance levels of that right there, that resistance level right there, where it opened, it has a gap fill, that's the stock we got to keep an eye on, because this stock could go right back up. So I know it recovered from that 65% earning drop 2 weeks ago back, and that was one of the big things. So anyway, keep an eye on that TWOU. We're going to put that one on a watch list. All right, so what we got going on? I know there's been thrown out a couple of stocks on the level 4. The JMIA bringing up. You can see he just made plus 80 cents. There you go. Let's give him a round of applause. Ben, it's always nice to start the morning early with a nice little profit, huh? Always nice to go start the open immediately. It's great. Anyway, that one right there, you can see took a little bit of a nasty hit right there. Once again, $45 stock, took a big hit, thought people come back, boom, look where it is at 11. So stock's down on 20%. The one thing that's nice about this stock though, and I think everyone could see it. Look at the 15,000. What was that? I'm sorry, 157,000. That's right, 157,000 shares are sitting right now at 1168. Where do you think that is? Right there, where we're testing support levels. What a great call right there. Love to see that. That is basically, candy, giving candy to a little kid. And you know what happens when you do that? They go crazy, and that's us day traders. When we see things like that, that's basically what we drool about. Look at that. That's an unbelievable iceberg order right there. I'm actually going to take a picture of that and put it on my Snapchat. That is great. That is great. Hold on one second. I got to take a picture of that. I'm going to put that on my Snapchat. All right, got it. All right. So anyway, what else we got going on this morning? A couple other stocks that are moving pretty well. Lowe's. Now, Lowe's is pretty funny. I know it's expensive and everything else, but you know what? Good for Lowe's. I mean, this just helps the economy, makes everyone look things as strong. I got really upset that people said we're going to a recession. I hate that word recession. It's not good. I mean, and it really, it's amazing, but the media could really do a number on people, putting fear in people's eyes. But you know what? I don't think it really, as much as when they could talk about it, this is like a smack in the face. I mean, this is a real blue chip corporate America stock. You talk a stock like Target, TGT, TGT. I mean, right there alone, this is up to Walmart. This is like, Kohl's, everything. I mean, this is great news. Breaking all-time highs, good for Target. There you go too, Jerry. Also, Home Depot, another one, right? Did great yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And so be careful what people say. You know what I mean? That's one thing I think a lot of us are really starting to realize with what you hear on TV. Yeah, and listen, I don't want to try to get political, but some people do get a little biased or something, and they probably hope one thing versus the other. But at the end of the day, listen, people spending money. You see the only way you know it is these companies survive for 3 months at a time. And you know what? You got another 3 months of great markets right now. So that's the way I look at it. We'll see what happens in next quarter. But growth has been great. It's great that they're doing well. But anyway, we're not trading those stocks. All right. Because they're too expensive. And obviously there's a lot more out there. JAGX. Let's look at this one. This one got destroyed. Another one, $35 stock down to $1. Damn, that thing got killed. I don't know what happened in pre-market, though, because it gapped up, and it's right back to where it started. So I don't know if this is a short squeeze or whatever, but I can tell you one thing. It's got great volume, great tier size on level 3. Love the level 4 support and resistance levels. Look at the big support level at $140. Let's see if it holds right there, because that looks like a pretty substantial support level as of right now. WTRG, I'm sorry. This one, a little on the cheap side. Another one that got pretty destroyed. A little bit of a Fausto flag right there, but it's kind of testing that support. It's gapping up right now. Looks like it kind of hit that support level, starting to trend up. Nice little cheapy stock. Looks like everyone could afford this stock. Even if you are a more advanced level 3, 4 trader, you can always trade several thousand shares of this stock. So anyway, stock looks pretty good. Andrea says Denmark has negative mortgages. Going to get me a small piece of Greenland. Oh, geez. Here you go. Hey, listen, you know what? What happened? President Trump said he wants to buy Greenland. They said it's not for sale. They're losing $700 million. That could be a good trade right there. Listen, buying a piece of a country, buying some mortgages like that, and they get bought out. Listen. Catastrophes always make opportunities. Always remember that. If you love Obama, if you hate Obama, if you love Trump, you hate Trump. If you love the pharmaceutical business, you hate the pharmaceutical business. If you hate Lowe's or you love Lowe's, at the end of the day, we're here to make money, and that's what it is. Okay, you got to always remember that. You can't take things personal. Remember one thing I taught everyone in class, and this is the tip of the day. Once you think you know something, you're going to lose. And why is that? Because it doesn't matter what we think. It's what everyone else thinks. That's where you have to look at it. All right, so we got that one on the watch list. TDD is another one right there. Look at that beauty right there. Gorgeous move. I think this was the nicest move this morning. Around 8 o'clock this morning, went from 28 up to 30. Little nasty shake right there, don't you say? Stock dropped from almost dropped almost a buck right there. A little kind of little shaky right there. But stock is pretty volatile. Got a good spread, good volume. That one looks pretty good. You know what? I want to bring this up. Who remembers this stock? TRLY. He's not. Wrong. TRLY. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, TLRY. There we go. Spelt it wrong. So everybody remember this one, huh? This stock, could you believe that? This was like a stock we made so much money on. Look where it is today. Everyone was talking about, got to get high, the pot, pot stocks. This was like the pot stock heaven right here, right? And everyone thought this is like the new, the new thing when beer was, came out and everything. Well, how's this thing working out? All right, how does this working out right here? So listen, we made a lot of money on the way up, not looking too well on the way down. So, and you know what's so funny? I actually bought this stock, and when it took this big hit, I bought around 45, and it wasn't going anywhere. And I says, you know what? And it had that bounce or whatever. I think some of us remember that. And I says, I'm getting the hell out of this stock. And sure enough, look where it is, 29. Anyway, I just wanted to bring it up because it came up on my radar. And I thought because some of us know why it's so important you can't go broke taking a profit. I just wanted to bring this one up. And there was another one, EPW. This one right here. I want to keep an eye on this one too. Remember this one? Stock was $222. It's at $3. Keep an eye on this one too. The stock's up 180,000 shares, up 17%. It's got some good volume. I think this could be one of those sleepers, but if you remember correctly, we did trade this not too long ago, and had that. If you could see, I had that little pop right there. Go back on the time frame on this. Yeah, right here. The stock went from like $2 to $10. Everybody remember this one? So we know the stock can move. So just be very. Let's keep an eye on it. Looks like a fun stock. And what else do I have? I think that's about it. Oh, the Twilio, TWOU. I'm throwing this back on our watch list, so just keep an eye on that one on the gap fill. All right, anything I'm missing I did not bring up? Looked like IBIO sneaked up from Michael. Yep, I mean, listen, what did I tell you? You can't go broke taking a profit. There's short squeezes. I told you we saw about this yesterday, and I wasn't buying it when it had that big gap up and it trended down in the pre-market, and you could see it really didn't go anywhere. So, you know what? There's so many stocks out there to trade. What you want to do is try to risk the least amount of money as possible to high amount of reward. All right, guys, good list today. It's been fun. Don't be doing any swing trades unless you absolutely, definitely think that you bought something at the extreme bottom, like the TWOU. But just focus on the day trades and focus on making your days pay, and that's it. All right, guys? All right, so with that said, don't forget, you got classes coming up. We got the afternoon meeting we got coming up, and we got on-site. We got a bunch of stuff coming up. So, and you got, most importantly, you got a nice little vacation day coming up. You got Labor Day coming up. So let's, I'm just telling you right now, next week, it's going to probably be a little quiet when you get onto that Friday. It's the last weekend of summer. So let's try to focus and try to do very well. JP Morgan had target on Beyond Meats, Andrea, in Beyond Meats. You know, like I said, we're not going to be trading that stock anyway, BYND anyway. It's expensive. A great concept, but let's see how it plays out. We're going to risk some less money on something else, right, Andrea? All right, guys, good luck. Happy trading today. I'll see you. We'll see you all in the afternoon meeting.